My job involves everything marketing related, so all your TV, your radio ads, all the outdoor posters, to print ads, to essentially the welcome pack that you receive with a food scraps bin. You only have like 6 words probably in like a poster. So it has to be really punchy and straight to the point so that it reinforces to people, okay, this is food scraps, this is why I'm doing this. The welcome pack that came with the bin, we had a welcome letter, and it was essentially going into why we were doing this, the importance of keeping food scraps out of landfill. Then we also had a brochure that people would use it as a handy tool to go through the steps involved. So we tweaked it as we went because every rollout has had feedback from the public, and we've tweaked that into each of the assets that we've delivered in the welcome pack. The brochure itself was translated into 6 other languages. Actually, every asset, even the video to the TV ads, they've all been translated to those 6 languages as well as our brochure, and that's quite imperative for us.
From a media perspective, they want questions answered about things, and they have a lot of challenging questions. So it's about being consistent and about going back to the messaging that we have, about how important the why is and the behaviour change messages. From a publicity point of view, it's really important to work with everyone on the project team because you're looking for stories. It's thinking about how to change or tweak the messages as well for your audience so that it resonates with them. And I think what's really exciting is that actually this excited a lot of journalists as well, because there are journalists who write about climate change, etc., and they are the ones most interested in what does food scraps mean. A Sunday Star Times journalist who got in touch because he was using and loving the food scraps bin that he had.
The area that we have had probably the negativity is social media, and that's probably been the biggest change in a project that I've faced in the past. You do take it personally when they say about waste of money and that, and you do want to respond, but you know that they are only a small number, and that hopefully over time we'll win those people around as well.
You know, I use social media and seeing people who didn't necessarily know who I was, didn't necessarily know that I had worked on this thing, and sometimes people would, oh, what's the council wasting money on this for roads, blah, blah, blah. And then the people who would weigh in on that and go, what have you done that improves the climate, right? And this is a good thing. What are you complaining about? This is great. To see that in the discourse, that was always touching.